What's on your feet? Let's talk about it. Stick around.
Mom always said there's an awful lot you can tell about a person by their shoes. Where they going, where they been.
Hey guys, welcome back to Urban Outdoors. I'm Urban and I'm glad you're here. Hey, today I want to talk about footwear. Protecting your feet and keeping your feet comfortable is probably one of the very most important things when you're out in the bush, out in the wild, camping, backpacking, whatever. It's very important that your feet stay dry and that they stay comfortable and that they stay protected. The areas that I go to often are covered with thorns and just a lot of heavy brush to walk through. So for me, it's important to have a boot that is high. And I have found that boots that are high are much more protective than just a regular pair of shoes. Now if I'm backpacking and I'm going to be on a trail, and I know that trail is going to be well paved or it's going to be an easy path, then lower heel shoes are fine. But for generally what I do and where I go, it's important to have a high top boot. And I prefer the military style boots. And I want to show you a pair of boots that I've had now I've been wearing them for about 2 years. And just about every day. In the fall and winter months, every day. In the summertime, sometimes I go to a trail shoe. But anyway, here it is. These are the boots, and I don't know the brand. There is not a single marking on here that tells you the maker of the boot. Even on the inside, and I'll show you that later, there's nothing that says who makes this boot or what brand of boot it is. It does say on the back end there, Vibram, and on the bottom, but I know that that is basically in regards to the sole. They're Vibram soles, so they are slip resistant, which is a great thing, especially when you're going over, slimy rocks, or you're crossing a river or a stream. It's always important to have good traction, and these boots have got good tread. The tread on them, even though it's 2 years old, is still very good. And those Vibram soles are non-slip, so it gives you the traction that you need. But you notice how high the boots are? They come well up over the ankle, give lots of ankle support. They protect you from thorns and stuff like that. Just overall, a very good, well-built, this is leather upper, and some kind of Cordura nylon on this part up here. They are 100% waterproof, and you can see right here all the way up. The only way water is going to get in there is if it goes over the top, but they are waterproof. And I did, before I even wore them, when I bought them, I treated them with some of that Kiwi Camp Dry water repellent that you can get for leather boots. So I pour water on here, it just runs off. It just beads up and runs off. So it's good to have waterproof boots. And I'm going to show you the boots a little bit closer now, a little bit closer detail, and let you take a look at them. So one thing you'll notice about these boots is they are just very well made. You've got a heavy Cordura nylon and leather uppers. They're a little bit dirty right now. I need to clean them up. But notice the metal grommets here where the laces go. They're not plastic. They're metal. And it's very important to tie a knot in your lace to keep it from feeding through that. Again, these are the Vibram soles, so they're slip resistant. They've got great traction. And the stitching is very nice. You'll see they're made in the USA, upper leather. All other materials are man-made. I'm assuming that's referring to the nylon, Cordura, whatever you call it. But I like the double stitching, and they're very well made. They're waterproof. Alright, so now I'm going to show you what I think is the best way to tie these military boots. First of all, put your foot in. Make sure it's in there nice and comfortable, seated well. Then you want to start and tighten up your laces by pulling them. Always make sure that if you can see this, I tie a little knot at the end of the lace. That way it'll keep it from going through. But the way we tie these, we don't really have to worry about tying knots and having knots come undone. Even double knots sometimes come undone. But this technique, you don't have to worry about that. So once you get the tongue comfortable, you got your laces tightened up, what you want to do is take them, wrap them around. I keep my fingers here underneath. I go all the way around, back underneath, pull it up through like that, then tighten it, cinch it down, then take the loose ones and tuck them in all the way around to the other side. That way you don't have, see if you can get that on the camera, you don't have any knots to worry about. It goes around, tucks in. You never have to worry about them coming undone. Now the other side, you'll find a little surprise in this one, and that is my Smith & Wesson boot knife. So same thing, put your foot in, make sure it's seated comfortably, tighten up your laces, whoops, go around, under, cinch, on the side, tuck, all the way around. Take your boot knife, hook it on, nice and comfortable. There you go. So there you have a little bit of information about them, and what I know of them. Like I say, I don't know who made them. I bought them from a drill sergeant who was selling multiple pairs of these boots. He was also selling the full uniform. This was the old CDUs or whatever they call them, before they just switched to the new pattern. Now, I don't know where he got the stuff, and I don't know how he was selling it so cheaply. I'm not going to tell you who he is, but he was a drill sergeant at Fort Jackson, and I was able to pick these boots up off of him for $15, and I wish that I had bought multiple pairs. It just turns out that he and I were the same size. I did buy some of the camo pants from him as well, and we were the same size boots. And he had like 5 pair. He had these light tan ones, and then he also had the darker coyote brown. And man, for $15, I wish I would have picked up several more pair. Like I say, these have lasted me for 2 years, and they're still in excellent condition. They've got a lot more wear on them. These things are also very easy to clean. The first time I got them really dirty and everything, I was like, oh my gosh, I've ruined these boots. But all you have to do, you can soak them in your sink, take a mild soap like Dawn and a soft bristle brush and scrape them, and then rinse them real well, set them out to dry, and then once they dry, they're good to wear and they look good as new. But anyway, I just thought I'd do a little review on these. I'm sorry I don't know the brand name. Like I say, it's just not marked. The point is, a good, and you can get these military style boots at a lot of different places. There is a company here in Colombia where I live called the US Patriot, and they sell a number of different brands, but they're all basically the same. You've got the leather upper, the Cordura nylon. You want to make sure you've got the metal eyelets, good laces, and the Vibram soles are awesome. But just thought I'd share this with you. My daddy told me when I was a kid that they trained him when he was in the Army to always take care of your feet. Because if you take care of your feet, they'll take care of you. And I believe that to be true. So hey guys, I appreciate you coming along with me here on the Urban Outdoors. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take a moment and do so. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and then be sure to click the little bell so that you can be notified of upcoming videos. And if you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you could give me a big thumbs up. You know, it helps with the YouTube analytics and all that stuff. But that's all I got for you today, guys. For now, keep calm, carry on, and keep it outdoors.